To whom much is given, much is expected. When we could go abroad and we can stand on platforms at the United Nations, or we can go to Paris, France, and stand at the foot of the Eiffel Tower and give speeches, it's one thing. And I applaud our Prime Minister for that. She has tremendous oratorical skills. She is very well read. But, Prime Minister, you need to correlate all of that into being able to help the people of Barbados. You know, in your particular instance and circumstance, you're not the Prime Minister for a segment of Barbados's community. You are the Prime Minister nationally. The only office that has national origin in Barbados, as you well know, Prime Minister, I'm preaching to the choir here, is the office of Prime Minister. And your policies, your legislative mandates, the things that you do in political office help the people or hurt the people. It has attached to it the two H's, help or hurt. And the people are hurting, and they're hurting because of a plethora of different things. Namely, Barbados's democracy is challenged by the lack of a credible opposition. Not your fault. You did the best political fight that you could have done, put up the best political argument you could have put up. But you well know that a credible opposition is good for any democracy. We lack that in Barbados. So the ruling Barbados Labour Party basically is the ruling party and also the opposition, kind of, sort of. But the people need help, jobs, decent roads, environmental assistance in case of environmental disaster, problems with the children in school. Across the board, familially, we need to be engaging. I'm not suggesting that your parliamentary representatives and that your government isn't doing that. I'm asking a question. Should be engaged on matters of that. I believe that you and your parliament have become the most comfortable slaves on the planet. And when I say the most comfortable slaves on the planet, I mean what I say. Get your asses up out of parliament. Walk every beat of Barbados. Walk it. Engage with the people. Talk to the people. If the people are feeling suffering and pain, then parliamentary representatives elected by the people should not be living high on the hog. They should be feeling the sufferings of the masses. That's my belief system. You should feel what your people feel. You should feel it. And you should engage it, because how else are you going to make differences if you can't suffer what the people suffer or feel the people's pain? If the people don't have if they don't have air conditioning, then ministers shouldn't. If the people don't have good health care system, then ministers of government shouldn't fly off into places outside of Barbados to take care of health care. So that incentivizes ministers in government to fix the hospital system, the healthcare system in Barbados, fix the police system in Barbados, fix the roads in Barbados, fix the water system in Barbados. There comes a time when the government must take hold of the responsibility to bring people, poor people, up by the bootstrap and help them to get to a place where living conditions are better than the past. If we are not living better than we lived 40 years ago, then everybody is struggling. That's not good for a country. So we can't talk at issues or to issues without action. We need action. If we can tell other large countries how they should live globally, and we neglect our footprint, Prime Minister, in Barbados minimally, then we are hypocritical in our assumptions and our prognostications. We are hypocritical. I would suggest to you, Prime Minister, that I don't believe that you are a hypocrite. then let your manifestation speak so loud that words don't matter.
Help me spread the word about naked departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.